Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the second stream of tonight. I'm your host, GTA 5 Gamers. I'm joined with my man Hope and our broadcaster Renki once again. We're having two awesome teams playing against each other. We have Antisystem versus PARD. So, we do have on the blue side, we have PARD, and on their team, we have Ridding, Vision, KFC, Depressed Kid, and Ramirez. On the red side, we have Anti-System, we have Convecta, MIP, Loading, Iori, and Win. And luckily, the match has already started, and I unfortunately did not see exactly who got those overdrive boxes, but Convecta is going to use his overdrive in an attempt on taking down the first kid, but unfortunately he will miss that shot by inches or centimeters.
Yes, I am here. Sorry. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And yeah, first map will be on Plateau Highland, like said, but a server like there. But I'm intrigued to see how both these teams will play off because obviously it's quite an intriguing map.
Yeah, definitely, and we do see Win having his Viking Hunter freeze overdrive ready. That's a weird combination, and Loading attempting on taking that flag, but will be briefly stopped by Depressed Kid and Ridding.
Exactly. I
Rem-
mean, we're gonna be seeing 4 rounds today, possibly even more on this map actually. So it's going to be quite an interesting one. Both these teams are really good, actually. I'd like to point out, although they are in the seventh round, which is unfortunate for them, they do have some decent qualities within a team. We're going to be seeing a lovely overdrive coming in there, but he does get taken out. Did he manage to take that OD box? Yes, he did. Um, but yeah, I don't think it was really worth it because we saw Ramirez use his Hunter Overdrive and also a Viking Overdrive come into play. So basically, they lost an OD rather than taking the OD box. But they are pulling at the same time here, but the flag does get taken down.
yeah, I mean, there was nice attempts by both teams. It does seem like Anti-System is going to keep that flag on the hill just to just to avoid Pard on getting access to that flag.
Yeah, exactamente. Whilst that is being said, we did see an OD coming in from the red side, which is anti-system, and it wasn't too great. I mean, I saw an Eris OD being wasted and a Viking OD being wasted. So especially on a map like this, it's not something you necessarily want. But look at this, Ramirez pulling. Flag is going to be left on the top there. KFC going to be using his Crusader OD. A Viking Overdrive is going to be dropping as well. I mean, a Viking Overdrive OD box will be dropped, but it will be taken by the Paladin. So I'm all over the place today.
Yeah, I mean, we are going to see these rounds playing on Highland. All 4 rounds on Highland, if there is going to be 4 rounds.
Maybe even more.
Maybe even more. Both teams have chosen Highland, so it's nice to see at least we don't have to change maps, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I remember playing this map uh, for my team when I got top 8. Yeah, I think it's cursed. I hate this map. Um, because we always played it and we always tied or lost so stupidly or we won in such silly situations. So I don't know. This map is so kind of controversial. Um, I don't even know how teams play it, to be honest, especially teams like Diamonds and whatnot, like strategies, how they kind of come into play with playing the map. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Antisystem and PARD have to bring to the table.
I mean, currently there is a autumn version of this map on Halloween special as well, so I think that map as well on the Highland version is quite cool. Of course, it's a bit confusing when you're used to playing on this exact layout.
Ooh. Yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, talking about layouts and whatnot, we just saw the Viking take it for part the OD box, and it looked like easily Haruri or their Paladin loading could have taken it, but completely miscommunication on that, and that's gonna be going to Vision instead.
Oh yeah, not so many activities from both teams. There's been nice flag pull attempts, but it does not seem like they're going to get any flags on the first round at least. For now.
I don't quite understand the mentality of anti-systems positioning. Looks like players are just going all over the place and whatnot. Loading's playing from one side to another. Although, let's see if he can possibly make an impact now. He is going up against 3 players, so he will be quite easily taken out.
Yeah, I mean, we do see Hayori and Win currently attempting on attacking the base, but lots of hammer misses, unfortunately. And an overdrive box is falling, and looks like Hayori is going to give it to Loading. Loading is going to use his overdrive and take a new one in return. And ooh, that was a nice attempt on pulling a push. And Mip is going to use his overdrive as well. And there was an attempt on pulling that flag, but unfortunately, the attempt was lost.
Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on this map. Let's see. Loading has an opportunity here. It's only 1 HP. I feel like the team recognizes this. He's going to be pulling up to a Tesla, and yeah, he won't be able to ultimately drop that flag down to his teammates. And now that flag is stuck in a position where they got to wait for it to return automatically.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it did seem like Antisystem used a bit too many overdrives on that flag pull. But we do see PARD currently having their overdrives ready. And hopefully there is going to be a pull by PARD. But it does seem like Antisystem is more interested onto doing solo attacks on PARD while PARD is defending their base strongly.
Yeah, you're right about that. Well, Overdrive is on its way down, and let's see if Hyrori this time can take it. He does take it. The shaft player Riddling will be missing out. Loading's going to be using, so will Convector. This is looking like a solid pull. KFC doesn't have a chance to use his Overdrive, but does kill the flag carrier, and such a lucky spawn from the press kid. Riddling is going to be using for some odd reason because Vision also used, so 2 teams completely balling out with all their overdrives, and that was a complete waste, in my opinion.
I mean, unfortunate by loading, he was attempting on pulling that flag, but unlucky for him, Convecta was standing there just in his way.
Um, but let's see. There's 40 seconds left, still an opportunity. Although, yeah, I'm gonna see this round go on forever. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, it does seem like the first round is going to be a tie, as there's only 20 seconds left, and I think that's too little time for a flag pull anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, second round, hopefully they learn from their mistakes and whatnot, and we see something a bit more interesting.
Yeah, hopefully.
Intrigued to see what the predictions are telling us on Twitch. Looks like it's 69% for PARD and only 31% for Antisystem. Let's see. I mean, here we go. Let's go into this next round. Uh, Still many possibilities which could be made here. But what's your do you have a team which you feel like is a bit more dominant in today?
Most likely PARD because they've been really strong on the defense, and Anti-System is more interested into doing solo attacks. So I believe PARD is probably going to take the win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, what's cool, I do see some people saying that people want antifreeze to win, or I think antifreeze will win. I see some other language saying antifreeze. Um, so antifreeze, anti-system, sorry, not antifreeze. Um,
I
but
was wondering why are you talking about anti-freeze?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on a different one today still. It is definitely a long day. 2 streams in a row can really burden you out sometimes.
All right, so we can start calling Anti-System anti-freeze now.
Yeah. I don't know why I called it anti-freeze. I don't know where I got that from.
Did anyone count how many times Hope did call it anti-freeze?
Let's not bully him right now. That's not fair. But loading,
I think
You know why I called it anti-freeze? It's because I saw a
yeah,
message saying freeze is overpowered,
yeah, that
and
was a
then I
joke.
saw, yeah.
I understand. But loading will have an identity crisis right now because he's playing freeze on the team name. So
Oh,
okay, let's forget
yeah.
this joke.
Yeah, I get it. It was bad.
I,
It was horrible.
I will be
I think
podcaster right now. I mute myself again.
I think that
Yeah.
was like 4 times he called it anti-freeze. But of course, the battle has finally begun. We do see a strong push by Pard right at the start of the game, but it does seem like Anti-System is going to stop every single one of them.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting one. Obviously, riddling using errors, shaft. It's like they're using basically the same combinations, except for the depressed kid using Crusader. A lovely overdrive coming in from MIP, allowing Hyrori to not take that overdrive, allowing Win to take that OD box. And a pull attempt from MIP. So anti-freeze still doing pretty decent, although at the same anti-system, anti-system, anti-system. I gotta remember it. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. But yeah, we do see loading currently attempting on that flag, but the lucky spawns of Pard, they're not going to get that far. Win is going to use his overdrive,
Ooh.
and
Oh,
yeah, there
yeah.
are flag pull attempts, unfortunately, but they do not get anywhere.
You know what? We saw a really lucky critical shot there from Visions, and also a lovely Crusader ID from KFC. So definitely worth the return.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we do see Win going for a solo attack as well, and it looks like Reading complete has lagged out. Yeah, unfortunately, Reading has lagged out, and it looks like the Pressed Kid has left the match as well. It is looking bad for PARD right now, as they're now missing 2 players, and
Oh, this could be a TP. From what I know, if your team doesn't have more than what is happening? If your team doesn't have more than 4 players on the map, then it is a TP. But it could be a coincidence where the server just lagged at the same time.
yeah, but we did see one of the Antisystem players lag out as well. But
Yeah, obviously something's happening there. But look at this, MIP going to be pulling the flag. Here's no repair. He can use on this Hunter. You will use on it. And this is going to be a guaranteed pull. No one's stopping him here. And oh, that's so upsetting.
the Pressed Kid trying his best to speed up for that flag return, but Win is going to luckily have enough time to capture the first flag. And we do see loading right behind Ramirez going for a second one, but Ramirez is going to take that flag, and ooh, he is going to be taken down by Convecta, and the loading is going to capture the second flag.
Yeah, Hyrora uses his overdrive, gets 3 kills there. And when you crack one, you crack them all. So go anti-freeze, or you could call them anti-riz. But, you know, loading going to
Yeah,
be taking that OD box there as well.
I'm going to just ignore that one. But yeah,
You know what? Next season, let's make a team and have some dope name like that, because that is for some reason ingrained in my brain.
Yeah,
maybe we
I
should
agree. Let's
create
do that.
maybe we should create an esports helper team on the next tournament.
We're gonna lose 110%. We all suck. That's why we're commentating and not playing.
I
uh,
mean, who cares about losing? It would be nice to see.
no, not really. I mean, I'm sure that that PARD aren't too happy about losing right now. They just lost 2 players here. A player coming back in looking like lag. I don't even understand what's happening to them. They're falling like flies on a wall. Um, it's not great.
Yeah. I mean, Convicta is going to use his overdrive, and I think this is going to be a fourth flag pull. Unless. Yeah. It is looking like there's going to be a fourth pull. Ooh, loading did get stuck behind that wall, and the press kid is trying his best to stop them, but Win is going to capture the fourth flag.
Too great, too great. An OD box will be dropping as well. So if this round, well, I don't think you can really come back from this round. Once this round is over, if we see another win, then it will be the end of of Prod, I guess. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Convecta has placed a ton of mines on the top of that mountain, and Money is going to try his best to take that flag.
Only 1
But
HP as well. The press kid using. And Convector placing all those mines is such a smart idea, actually.
yeah, definitely. Vision is going to use his overdrive, but is going to be taken down by Convecta. Ooh, Ramirez almost had a flag, but luckily for Vision, he had enough time to return that flag back to the base.
Exactly. I mean, you're saying Convector's KD. Convector's actually got 30 to 1 KD as of now. So Pretty insane if you ask me, to say the least.
I guess he's carrying the team with the kills.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, it is looking bad for PARD on the second round. But hopefully on the next round we do see PARD taking those flags back.
I would hope so. We shall see. But no D-Box is down on the ground. It's going to be picked up eventually, hopefully by Hyrori, and it does. I'm really liking this new update to the live stream where not only you guys, but we get to see when the OD box drops. Anyway, Convector going to be using middle there for NIP, but it's a bit too early.
Yeah, and does seem like Win is going to attempt on going for a flagpole, but his double armor unfortunately ended on the worst moment ever. And he's going to take a lot of damage by Depressed Kid. But we do see Hiyori trying his best on pulling that flag. Vision is going to miss that double damage box completely, and Win is going to use his overdrive to assist loading on pulling that fifth flag.
That's going to be a capture, unfortunately, for PARD. But Win once again going to be pulling this flag, and yeah, that's that round over. So we're going to be going into another round on Highland.
Yeah. I mean, even if there's a draw, Bard still has a nice chances on getting a win. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do a map change or we're going to continue on the same map, as of course 4 rounds are going to be played on islands. And yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we will continue on the same map.
Well, that's helpful.
That's definitely helpful.
We don't have to wait like 5 minutes for a map. But
But
yeah,
they have to join the good sides, of course, because with a map change, they will both join in the same team side as last round. But now without a map change, they have to join it manually. So always a bit chaotic.
yeah. But yeah, I'm going to assume we're going to start the match right away with no restarts. Hopefully.
No, it will start now, I think, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. So we don't have to see a restart.
Yeah, easy players. Getting ready for that OD box. The red side part, of course, had a lot of players switched in the last round. Now playing with depressed kids, Money, Ridding, Vision, and Ramirez. And on the blue side, we will see Antisystem, but still the same players.
Yeah. Hopefully, PARD will be taking on the third round a win, so we can see more rounds, I guess. I mean, if
Yeah, it is the.
even no,
It is.
it isn't going to be.
Sorry? Sorry. Go on.
It's not going to be the last round. It's currently Antisystem is on the win with 1-0. So if Antisystem does make a draw, we will see a fourth round anyways. But if they win, it's going to be a win for Antisystem.
Yeah, exactly. And 4 rounds is nice to see if it will happen, because it's the last match we will stream after Winter Major rankings. After that, we have to wait for the Winter Major, where we waited for like a half a year to finally see the teams battle for that real money prize.
A real money prize.
Yeah. And of course, a lot more. So the last games of the Winter Major Rankings 3. And so far we have seen some interesting battles.
If I'm correct, there's going to be a prize pool of millions of 10 coins and some paints and some special.
Yeah, paints,
Special.
premium days, I think as well. You will win a
Yeah.
lot, definitely.
Yeah. Hopefully, we will see a good team win those. As of course, who wouldn't want free? I mean, it's not technically it's not free tank coins. You're earning them with a big match, but hopefully someone will win them, because it is going to be a great advantage for you if you get tons of tank coins. You can upgrade your stuff really easily, especially if you're a low rank player.
Definitely.
But we do see MIP or MIP trying to pull a flag, but Ridding is going to stop his lead right before he hits that mountain. Another overdrive box, on the other hand, is falling down, and it looks like MIP is going to use his overdrive and loading as well, and loading is going to take that overdrive box instead. Hayori, on the other hand, is going to attempt on pulling that flag, but he is going to, unlucky for him, he's going to hit that wall, causing him to lose that gain on.
Yeah, a lot of chaos in the base of PARD, but no pool succeeded there.
It was a nice attempt, but luckily PARD was all awake and did their best in stopping them.
Loading going in with overdrive, totally on his own now, because Hayori is knocked out already. Money using his overdrive. Succeeding by defending there. But hitting that sign with the Ares OD was probably not the plan.
Yeah, I think Money could have probably saved his overdrive for his team in order to pull a flag, but
yeah, maybe, but I also know, of course, that if they are losing again against Antisystem, then it's over. So they are probably playing a bit more cautious than normal rounds.
yeah, I mean, it does seem like Antisystem is trying their best on trying to pull a flag instead of defending the base, but another overdrive box is falling and Vision is going to take it, luckily. But he already does have his Viking Hammer overdrive ready, same does Ridding. But Hayori might be using that overdrive in order to pull that flag, but he's going to be taken down by Depressed Kid. No, by Vision.
Vision, yes. Convecta already with a 13-1 KD. So he already trying to repeat what he did last game. Win at the same time pulling the flag but gets knocked out by Ramirez, I think. I cannot see it because my camera moved too slow. Convecta managed to take over. MIP can take over from loading here. Flag is still in play. Hayori using the Viking OD to knock out Ramirez and defend MIP. Beautiful capture there.
Yeah, definitely. MIP is going to capture that flag, and Antisystem is currently on the lead with 1-0.
So now PARD has to react. They need to get in that lead or at least get a tie with Antisystem to continue in this match. Ramirez going in right now. I feel like some ODs could be used there, but maybe they thought they were too low on health and saving was the better option. Win now going in at the moment. Convecta uses overdrive already, but Depressed Gate with a good spawn and a lot of damage there, trying to neutralize the attacking force of Antisystem. Hayori is still alive, but on his own. Repair already used, so it's a matter of time before he gets knocked out. MIP again pulling a flag. I totally missed that pull. Sorry for you guys because you missed it as well. I wasn't showing the right side of the battlefield there. But it gets knocked out by Depressed Kid and gets returned by Depressed Kid. So still only 1-0. Another D-box falling in any time. Yes, there it is already. MIP managed to catch that box in favor of the Antisystem team.
Yeah. I mean, currently, it does seem like Antisystem are doing well on pulling those flags. PARD is still going for solo attacks, unfortunately. Not much of teamworks going on right now. MIP did use his overdrive and did miss that completely because of that dead tank on the way. But we do see Ridding. Money is going to use his overdrive. We do see Ridding and Depressed Kid use their overdrives as well, cleaning up the base altogether. Vision is going to use his overdrive as well. He's going to miss that shot completely on Convecta. And they finally take down Convecta. And it does seem like Depressed Kid is going to capture the first flag for PARD, making it a draw right now.
But of course a lot of overdrive used by PARD. I think all of the team members has used their overdrive. We see an OD ready for win, but not a lot of overdrives ready for Antisystem. So it looks like a well-calculated attack by PARD there. That is not going to be easy to be countered by Antisystem.
Definitely.
At the
I
same-
already did attempt on pulling that overdrive, but we do see Win currently trying his best to take that flag.
Okay, I take back my words. It will be counted easily.
But yeah, Win will capture the second flag for Antisystem. It is looking really bad for PARD right now. They do have 1.5 minutes left to get one more flag captured at least. So we will see a fourth round. We do see Vision currently trying his best to pull a flag. He will hit loading Convecta's mine on their way, unfortunately.
Yeah, only 1 minute left, of course. Antisystem has the flag in a good position there, um, to make it extra difficult for PARD. And I think this will be the final outcome.
I mean, if Vision, Reading, and Ramirez can manage to go for a full-scale attack, we do see Meep use his overdrive on Depressed Kid, but it does seem like Anti-System is going to take the second win. And yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
indeed.
there's still 10 seconds left, but yeah, loading is on standby with his Hunter overdrive, and it's going to be a good game for both teams.
Yeah, well played for both teams. Um, but with the final score of 2-0, Antisystem managed to win the last round. Win the overall game, I mean, sorry. And with that said, then, this was the last game for the Winter Major Rankings 3. It was a pleasure to have you all here on the games, you as commentator, and of course all the viewers here in the chat. And yeah, really hyped for the Winter Major Rankings. Winter Major. It will start in, yeah, I don't know when it will start, but probably in a month of time. And very hyped for those matches. What about you then?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to see big teams play against each other who have won the previous 3 winter major rankings. And I hope we'll see us big matches upcoming, especially since it's the last finals, I believe.
Sorry?
Their finals?
Yeah, we will now go to the finals indeed. We will start
Yeah.
with the 32 teams that has qualified the best in the Winter Major Rankings, and we will continue the matches until we have the final there. The final of the winter. So that's cool to see.
Yeah. But on the other hand, it is going to be interesting.
Definitely, definitely. So we hope to see you all there, and good night.